Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Ever17, the Out of Infinity. Episode 50. Wow. This may be the longest, I think this is the longest Let's Play I've done. Though there's only two that would come close. There's only one other one that would come close, but... but I don't think we're even halfway over with this if we go completion, so... That's pretty insane. Kind of something to look forward to. I look forward to unraveling the story. But yeah, pretty crazy. 50 episodes. And we're not even hardly into the second one yet. Second playthrough. So, although there'll be a lot of skipping after this one, but still pretty crazy. Crazy stuff. Anyway, last time, okay, I remember. The ball was dropped about Sora, or I should say the sandwich was dropped. That Sora was actually a hologram, and the kid obviously is very confused about such things. So he sought out Sora for further clarification about her about how she is, what she is. I have a feeling this might be, this is one of those days where I'm grasping for the right words. But anyway, so she's asking if he wants her to explain about RSD. Yes, please. I concentrated on what she was saying so as not to miss anything. She plays both of her hands on her chest. Yes, I can see you. I'm positive. Suddenly Sora faced me and reached out toward me. And then, whoa! Sora's hand slipped without resistance into my chest. Reflexively, I tried to grab her arms, only my hands met with nothing. My hands were in front of my chest, but there was nothing there.
So, 少年さんは今、私を見ています。しかし私は実際に少年さんの隣にいるわけではありません。
Saying this, Sora pulled her hand back. Wouldn't it be a horrible prank if she could simulate the like a heart, like being in her hands and be like, "Hey, this is yours," and he's like, "Whoa!" Be like the second Indiana Jones movie, The Temple of Doom. Yes. Hope I didn't make that jump the last time, because I think she reached into Takshi's chest, didn't she? Yeah. I don't think I made that joke, but I could have. Hopefully not.
RSD レティナルスキャニングディスプレイ、網膜操作による表示装置です。この表示装置には表示部がありません。網膜に向けて出力の弱いレーザーが照射されているのです。
Retina? You mean my eye?
はい。各部屋や通路の天井には半導体レーザーの出力装置がついています。それで少年さんの網膜自体に直接画像を映し出しているってことになりますね。
Image?
ええ、はい、私の画像です。
Directly on my retina?
一般的なホノグラフィックスクリーンは背後にある物体を透過してしまいますが、眼球そのものを仮想画面として扱い、また周囲背景と合成した画像を高速で送り続けることで、その問題はクリアされています。
Well, what about your voice? It sounds like your voice is coming from where your mouth appears.
少年さん、3D サウンドって聞いたことはないですか？
3D sound?
ヘッドフォンをつけて音楽を聞いたことは？
Probably. I can't remember, so I don't know for sure.
あ、そうでしたね。失礼しました。 では答えを言ってしまうと、大抵の人は音が後頭部の中心あたりで鳴っているように聞こえるはずです。
Inside their head? I tried to visualize what she meant. A melody playing in my mind. I could get a vague sense of what she said. Yeah, I think I kind of see what you mean. I think I've probably heard something like that before.
でも実際には音が頭の中で鳴っているわけではない。
Suppose not.
これを応用して左右の音量調節および反響音のシミュレートを的確に行うことができれば、前後左右上下どの方角からでも音が聞こえているように錯覚させることができます。
I see. Oh, so that would be the voice converters. I still had both of them in my ears. I removed them. They're about the size of my little finger. In front of me, Sora's mouth moved soundlessly. It was like I couldn't hear her voice. That wasn't all. Then her image started to get a little fuzzy. Huh? When I replaced the voice converter, Sora returned to
投
normal.
影する映像の転移の修正を左右対になった変換器の位置で行っているんです。少年さんがどこにいてどちらの方向を向いているのか、レミはそれを常に館内のセンサーと変換器からのデータを用いてミリ単位で計測しています。ですから私が少年さんの背後20メートルの位置にいるときにはちゃんと少年さんの背後20メートルの位置にいるかのように音声が聞こえるようになっているのです。右にいるときには右から、左にいるときには左から、下にいるときには下から。
Under when you're under?
とにかくそういうことなんです。わかりました？
Wait, that's exactly how it how it went with Toxie. I remember that. Awkward.
少年さん、今度はちょっと左を向いてみてください。
I faced to the left as she said. Sora stood and moved around to my
さ
right.
っき私はレミが少年さんの位置と向きを常に把握していると言いましたが、同時に少年さんの眼球の動きと位置も常に計測し入力しているのです。ですから少年さんが動いても私は同じ場所に立っているように見えます。そう見えるような画像をレミがスキャンしているということです。
So you can be made to suddenly disappear or reappear in another place. No, I think I'll pass. Yeah, Toxie didn't get the pass on that one. Quite freaked them out. I suddenly imagined Sora disappearing and fleeting around here and there. Somehow it's kind of like a ghost.
ええ、よく言われます。
She does. She really does hear that a lot.
同じ場所にいて同じものを見ているにもかかわらず、ある人には見えてある人には見えない存在。私は見たことはありませんが、もし本当に幽霊みたいなものがいるとするなら、それはきっと私と同じような存在なのでしょう。
Now I get it. There is something that bothers me.
何でしょう。
Sora, so you can't be in more than one place at a time. For example, you couldn't be in one room talking to me and another talking with Sarah.
理論上は可能です。しかし私の場合、それはできない仕様になっています。
Why not?
お客様にリアリティを感じていただくためだと思われます。
You can't be in more than one place at a time. It kind of defeats what she was did with Toxie though, with the cloning thing, because but she was still in the same room and still interacting with Toxie. Technically, I mean, as far as her image and everything, it was in multiple places at the same time. Sora, you continue to baffle me.
世界中に空という存在はたった一人しかいない。 そういう設定にしておかないと、お客様の中には混乱なされる方もいらっしゃいますし。それと制作者のポリシーですね。私を独立した人格を持った一個のキャラクターとして扱おうとした制作者のポリシ
ー。Which is a lot of times the backstory to many insane movies. When the computers get a little bit too smart and they revolt. Of course, Sora, she doesn't do that. She's a good hologram.
そういえば、ユナイテッドランドのキャラクターも同様だと聞いたことがありますね。館内に着ぐるみのマスコットは1体ずつ。物語の中と同じように、同じ種類のキャラクターが2箇所に存在しないように配慮されているそうですよ。
The time for our gathering was getting near, so Sora and I headed to the conference room. It seemed strange that Sora, who could teleport anywhere instantly, was walking. Maybe she was doing it to humor me. I was wondering about the laser retina scan. So if I were in a place that the laser couldn't reach, then I couldn't see.
もちろんそうです。ですが、出力装置は館内のすべての部屋に設置されていますし、光線を反射させるためのミラーも壁、天井、床の構造材に埋め込まれています。ほとんどどこにいても私の姿を見せることは可能なはずです。
So there are no blind spots.
そういう設定になっています。
I was actually wondering that, people with who have the hair that hang way down in their face, if they would be able to see her and sense her.
けれど、致命的な欠点が一つだけあります。
One major flaw. What? Flaw?
私は誰かに見られることによって初めて具現化することができるのです。
What?
誰も私のことを見ていなければ私は存在しないも同然ということです。例えばここにいる5人全員が一斉にまぶたを閉じたりしたら、その瞬間私の姿はどこにも存在しなくなってしまうのです。
Casually held my hand up in front of my eyes. I covered my view forward and looked down near my feet. There was no sign of Sora next to me. It was as if she had vanished or never had been there in the first place. Surprised, I removed my hand and Sora reappeared in the corridor. The outline of Sora's sandals blurred dimly in the water.
誰かが私を見る。その行為があって初めて私は姿を現すことができる。視線、誰かの視点が私を作るのです。少年さん、あなたが目を閉じたとき、私は消えてなくなるのです。
But she doesn't blink out of existence though, because she does maintenance tasks and crap. So I mean, she still exists. She can be rather melodramatic. I mean, she did when they were in the decompression chamber. She was checking over them. She was making sure they were good, even if she wasn't visually there at the controls. She does confuse me some. Sora's face was one big smile, but somewhere in her smile seemed a hint of sadness. At least it appeared that way to me. It was night time. In the ocean, it was only slightly darker than before. Fortunately, the damage to LeMU hadn't worsened. I had a light dinner, eating the chicken sandwich that Taxi had made. They didn't let it go to waste and disappear. Incidentally, we had gotten rid of that frozen tuna because nobody knew how to cut it up. Dang. That would have been a great scene. They lost a chance there to make a great scene. After eating, there was really nothing to do. Tangshi's yawn was contagious, both physically and digitally.
それにしても眠いね。
まあな、特にこれといってすることもないし。
Everyone was slouched in chairs, just spacing out. There was no impending danger, no new developments. Our situation was unchanged and it felt like time had stopped.
グラナリー、だらしないぞ。
You said, but she sounded tired.
だらだらするなよ。
でもな、今さら館内をうろうろ歩き回ったって大した意味はないだろ。結局助けが来るまで待つしかないんじゃないか。
あ、そう。さてさて、私はちょっくら出かけてきますかね。どっこいしょ。
Rubbing her neck and trying to relax her stiff shoulders, you stood up.
あれ？先輩、どこ行くんですか？どこってわけじゃないけど、散歩にでも。体動かさないと余計に疲れるのよね、私。拙者いいこと思いついたでござるよ。
Sarah raised her hand and stood.
いいこと？みんなで体を動かすような遊びをするでござる。いいけど、例えばどんな遊び？
I've got a bad feeling about this.
忍者ごっこ。
My feeling worsened. You already knows how to play ninja tag.
それはちょっとね。
鬼ごっこなんてどうですか？
Sora seemed up for the idea.
まあ、それならいいかな。よし、みんなでやろう。
おいおい、なんでそんな子供の遊びなんかを。
ところで、少年はどうする？もち参加するよね。
What? Me too?
だってみんな参加するって言ってるんだよ。少年もやらなきゃ。
私は参加しないわ。
ちなみに俺もだ。
もとい、つぐみ以外のみんなは参加するって言ってるんだろ。
俺も不参加だって。
Alright, I'm in. I was pretty much sick of the boredom.
よーし、決まりね。田中選手、松永選手、茜ヶ崎選手、倉成選手、少年選手、以上5名の方がエントリーされました。でもただの鬼ごっこっていうだけじゃつまらないと思いません？そうね。
缶蹴りにしてみてはいかがでしょう。
Sora, you sure have a good grasp of simple games like this.
そういうんじゃなくて、何かこう変わった思考が欲しいのよね。
We all thought. And then,
仕方ないわね。
Scooby stood up from her chair sluggishly. She walked briskly toward the corner of the room and flipped off the light switch.
なんだよいきなり。暗いじゃないか。
どう？これで気が済んだ？もううんざり。私までおかしくなりそうだわ。
Scooby shot us a nasty look and left the room.
何あれ？さあ。
騒がしいのが気に障ったのでしょうか。
But still, why turn out the lights?
私までっておかしいのはあいつの方だろ。でもまあ時間が経てばちゃんとまた戻ってくるさ。
ねえ少年、悪いんだけど電気つけてきてくれる？
Sure. Went to go switch on the lights.
ちょっと待って。
What is it?
せっかくだからこのままでやろうか。
Huh?
暗いところで鬼ごっこ。じゃないや、缶蹴りをするの。
Sarah took one of the empty cans from the table.
名付けて闇鬼。面白そうじゃない。それで決定。
私も賛成です。
It's a bit more exciting than normal tag.
当然クラナリも OK だよね。
たく、しょうがねえな。
So we unanimously agreed, except for Sugumi, to play Kick the Can in the dark. We decided who was it using rock, paper, scissors.
せーの、チッケピッ。
が、負けた。
Takushi was out on the first try.
じゃ、クラナリが最初の鬼ってことで決定。決定。
頑張ってくださいね。
Everybody was grinning at Takushi. Takushi looked about as sorry as it was possible for him to look. Here you go, Takushi. And an empty can to Takushi.
でもって隠れられるエリアはこの3回全部。よーし、みんな隠れるぞー。よーい。
ちょっと待った。
Takushi held up a hand hurriedly, stopping you from sending everyone off.
いいお前、今なんて言った？
隠れるぞー。
違う、その前。
隠れられるのは3回全部。
マジかよ。会議室の中とかじゃなくてか？
この部屋だけじゃ狭いし、隠れられるとこが少ないじゃない。
だからって3回全部かよ。
あ、もちろんここから歩いていけないエリアはダメだよ。非常通路とか階段に隠れるのもなし。
それでも広すぎるわ。鬼が振りすぎる。一人探してる間に絶対他のやつにやられるぞ。
いいじゃない、そのくらい。
よくない。ゲームが成り立たない。切実な問題だ。
まあ文句が多いな。
まあまあ、確かにハンデがありますね。そうですね。それでは3階フロアの照明は全て落としますが、代わりに音がよく聞こえるようにしましょうか。音が大きく聞こえれば、水のある通路を誰かが移動していればわかります。これなら鬼の人が有利ですね。それから私も移動中の場所がわかるようにします。足音を合成して音声変換器に発信しますから。
オッケー、そうしてくれ。
あ、でももし缶にたどり着いたら私どうしましょうか。
Huh? Oh.
あ、そうか。ソラは缶が蹴れないじゃねえか。
We only just noticed. If we played tag, we just would have. If we played tag, we just would have had to ban Sora from jumping about as an image.
じゃあ私がペアになってあげる。鬼ん時も逃げて隠れる時も空と私は常に半径1メートル以内にいなくちゃいけないってことにするの。そうすれば私が缶を蹴ればいいんだしね。そうしよ
う。はい、お願いします。
Oh man, this is gonna be scary. The ninja girl and Sora who knows everything about the third floor. Though she wasn't exactly very well prepared the last time though. On top of that, we made Sora promise not to use the bioscan or LeMU to monitor the location of anyone. Yeah, that makes it fair then.
う。おーし、準備よーし。
It looked like everyone was ready.
じゃあ数えるぞ。1、2、3。
As Takushi started counting, we dashed out of the conference room. We left the room in a group. The sound of our stepping through water sounded deeper than before. I get it. So this is what she meant by making the sound bigger. I thought that we would have to pay attention to which sounds were our own and which were others. And we'd have to determine which footsteps belonged to the person that was it. As for the person that was it was easier because everyone else was the enemy. It pretty much negated any advantage we might have had. At least that's what I thought. After we had run a fair bit,
はい、ストップ。
you, who had been running at the front of the pack, stopped us. What's up?
先輩、早く隠れないと見つかっちゃいますよ。まあまあ、いいから話を聞きなさいって。
何か作戦があるようですね。
Oh no, use strategy. Here's a question: does their footsteps carry? Why don't their voices? Why could actually not hear this scheme that's going on? Strategy?
そう、その通り。このまま普通に行けばバラバラになって隠れるだけなんだけど、それだと負ける可能性も高いわけじゃない？
But that's the way the game works, isn't it?
甘い！甘いぞ少年！ゲームといえども、男なら必ず勝ちを取りに行かねばならんのだ！
Hey! Man is supposed to suppress all opposition that gets in his way. Crush it to a pulp. But aren't you supposed to be a girl, you? I stopped myself from saying that in the nick of time.
でも先輩、必ず勝つ方法なんてないですよ。本当にそう思うのかね、マヨ君。
You said this as she played with Sarah's braids. Well, hurry up and tell us already.
私たちにあって鬼にないもの、それを検証すればおのずと答えは見えてくるでしょ。私たちにあって
What talk she doesn't?
人数ですね。鬼、倉成さんは一人だけです。
Well, that's kind of scary. We are many. You are few. I think I feel like I've seen it in a robot movie one time.
Yes! その通り!
I'm confused.
ん？ここまで行ってまだわからないかな。もっと頭を使う。ほれほれ。
His head isn't working completely right. You put her fingers on Sarah's temples and massaged them teasingly.
やめてください。そこ弱いんです。おお、そうかそうか。ここがええんか。ほれほれ。ダメ。そこは本当に本当に。相変わらず頭が弱いの、マヨは。そうなんです。私は昔から頭が。って誰がバカなんじゃ。
What the crap? Sarah lightly slapped you on the forehead. The exchange was enough to make the rest of us feel stupid. Okay, wouldn't it be the other way around, that you should feel smarter? Enough of that. Just tell me.
仕方ないな。少年は一人と喧嘩するのと4人と喧嘩するの、どっちがいい？
Neither.
どっちか選ぶ。
Can we just be friends? One, I guess.
どうして？
Against four people, I wouldn't stand a chance.
でしょ？つまりそういうこと。
田中さんは物量作戦で行こうと、そういうことなんですよ。
そう、私たちがいっぺんに押しかければ鬼は手も足も出ないはずなの。
誰かが見つかったとしても、すぐに別の誰かが缶を蹴ってしまうわけですね。その人が見つかっても、すぐにまた別の誰かが缶を蹴る。
うん、そうやって一斉に集中砲火を浴びせれば鬼は攻撃を防ぎきれないでしょ。なるほど。ってことで総員一旦3回した後、会議室の缶めがけて突撃。缶を蹴ったらすぐに離脱。そのヒットアンドウェイの繰り返しで勝利はこっちのものよ。
But isn't that kind of cheating?
そんなことないって。物量作戦は傭兵の基本よ。デフォルトよ。
So it's kind of like violence by the masses. I thought this was a game of tag, not a war zone. Who knows what this is?
民主主義作戦って言って。
Whatever.
民主主義多数決、つまり勝者は弱者よ。
So we separated and all aim for the conference room via different routes. Alright, let's go ahead and cut it off here. It's fine. Who knows what's going to happen next time? Actually, from the kids' perspective, I'm not absolutely sure myself. Actually, this first part isn't the one that's more curious to me. I'm more curious about the second part. If I remember right, they only play 2 or 3. The last one they play. I think it's only 2 they play, but the ending of that from the kids' perspective ought to be pretty fascinating. Hopefully somewhat enlightening. But anyway, hope you folks enjoyed, and I shall return for the next one. Farewell.